In 2025, the gap between impossible and trivial in AI agent development has vanished. Imagine deploying AI that doesn't just execute tasks, but negotiates, learns dynamically from mistakes, and collaborates seamlessly with other systems. No manual integration required. This isn't sci-fi, it's powered by innovations like Anthropic's Model Context Protocol and next-gen frameworks that tech leaders are already using today. But here's the secret no one else tells you. True success doesn't rely on a single framework. It's about choosing the right tools, blending frameworks strategically, and mastering interoperability. In just 5 minutes, you'll master the technical insights top AI teams use daily. If your past agent projects hit a wall, this is your breakthrough. Let's get started. Traditional software follows rigid rules. AI agents, they're more like skilled employees that can perceive, decide, and act. But what's really transformed this space in 2025 is standardization. The introduction of Anthropic's Model Context Protocol, MCP, has created a universal language for AI systems to communicate with each other. Think of MCP as a universal translator, like how English often serves as a common language between people from different countries. Before MCP, each AI system spoke its own language, making communication between different systems nearly impossible, without custom translation for each pair. Here's a simple way to understand it. Imagine you have an AI assistant for your calendar and another one for email. Without MCP, they can't coordinate effectively. Your calendar assistant doesn't understand how to tell your email assistant to send meeting invites. With MCP, they speak the same language, so when your calendar assistant needs to send invitations, it simply tells your email assistant, "Please send meeting invite to these people for Tuesday at 2 p.m. in a standard format that any MCP-compatible assistant will understand. What makes MCP revolutionary is that it works across frameworks. A LangGraph agent can seamlessly request information from an AutoGen agent with a standardized message like. This standardization means AI systems from different companies can now work together seamlessly, just like how all web browsers can display the same websites regardless of who made them. As we explore frameworks, remember that they're all increasingly designed to support this common protocol, making collaboration between AI systems dramatically simpler. Developers in 2025 choose frameworks based on their project needs. Let's break down 8 leading tools and their unique approaches. LangGraph, the decision maker. LangGraph, which grew from LangChain, helps AI follow step-by-step processes, like a cook following a recipe. Why choose it? It's fantastic at connecting AI to other tools and services while guiding the AI through complex decisions. Think of it as creating a flowchart for your AI to follow. For example, an expense report assistant built with LangGraph could follow this logic. First, review the receipt, then classify the expense category, check if it exceeds budget thresholds, and either approve automatically or route to a manager, all while explaining its reasoning at each step. CrewAI, the team builder. CrewAI lets different AI assistants work together as a team, each with their own role and expertise. Why choose it? When you need multiple specialists to collaborate on a project, like having a researcher gather information, an analyst process it, and a writer create the final report. But what if your agents weren't just working in silos? What if they could seamlessly communicate across different systems? AutoGen, the conversation enabler. AutoGen helps AI assistants talk to each other, sharing ideas and solving problems together, kind of like a group chat for AI. Why choose it? When you want AI systems to bounce ideas off each other and collaborate in real time, especially when using the new Model Context Protocol. Here's a real example. When generating a marketing campaign, an AutoGen team might include a researcher who finds market trends, a strategist who evaluates effectiveness, and a copywriter who drafts content. They debate ideas together. The researcher might say, "Our data shows video performs better," and the copywriter responds, "Let's focus on short-form video then," creating a better result than any single agent could. PydanticAI, the safety guard. PydanticAI makes sure AI outputs follow specific rules and formats, like a quality inspector checking products before they leave the factory. Why choose it? When mistakes aren't an option, like in healthcare or finance, where you need to ensure the AI always provides valid, properly formatted information, the trade-off? PydanticAI's strict validation can sometimes reject creative but valid responses that don't match expected patterns. In healthcare or finance applications, this strictness is worth it, but for creative tasks, you might find it limiting. Microsoft's Semantic Kernel, the enterprise solution. Semantic Kernel is Microsoft's toolkit for building AI assistants that work seamlessly with business systems and prioritize security. Why choose it? When you need enterprise-grade security and integration with Microsoft's tools like Office 365 or Azure. For example, a semantic kernel agent in a corporate environment can safely access your SharePoint documents, update Excel spreadsheets, and schedule Teams meetings, all while maintaining proper permissions and security protocols that IT departments require. LlamaIndex, the knowledge manager. LlamaIndex helps AI systems find and use information from your company's documents, databases, and knowledge sources. Why choose it? When your AI needs to answer questions using your own private data rather than just its general knowledge. N8N, the visual builder. N8N lets you create AI workflows by connecting blocks together visually, no coding required. Why choose it? When you want to build AI solutions without writing code, or when you need to connect to hundreds of different services and apps. With N8N's drag and drop interface, you can create a workflow that monitors your email for customer inquiries, uses AI to analyze the sentiment and content, then routes urgent messages to your phone while scheduling follow-ups for routine questions, all without writing a single line of code. The limitation? Complex custom logic can be harder to implement in visual builders like N8N compared to code-first approaches like LangGraph. Many teams use N8N for rapid prototyping, then move to code-based frameworks for production when they need more control. Atomic Agents, the building block system. Atomic Agents breaks complex AI tasks into reusable smaller pieces that snap together like Lego blocks. Why choose it? When you want to build flexible systems that you can easily modify and expand over time without starting from scratch. Unlike LangGraph's flowchart approach, Atomic Agents focuses on creating independent self-contained components. For instance, you might build a summarizer component that works perfectly on its own, then connect it to a sentiment analyzer and keyword extractor. Each piece maintains its independence, but works together in a pipeline, making it easy to swap components as your needs change. Let's quickly recap the frameworks, highlighting exactly what each one does best and when you might want to use it. LangGraph, best at orchestrating detailed step-by-step processes. Use it for complex decision-making tasks. CrewAI specializes in creating collaborative AI teams with clearly defined roles, perfect when your project needs multiple specialists working together. AutoGen excels at enabling real-time AI conversations, ideal for collaborative problem-solving scenarios. PydanticAI focuses on enforcing strict rules and data formats, your go-to choice for high-stakes applications like finance or healthcare. Semantic Kernel, expert in enterprise-grade integrations, choose it for large-scale business environments. LlamaIndex, optimized for accessing and leveraging your own data, ideal for secure Q&A systems dealing with sensitive information. And N8N provides a visual, no-code environment to quickly connect and automate workflows. Great for rapid integrations across many services. Atomic Agents, built around modular and reusable components, use it when building systems intended to evolve and scale over time. Now for the secret that most tutorials won't tell you. The real power comes from combining these frameworks strategically. Let's look at some powerful combinations. LangGraph plus LlamaIndex. This pairing gives you structured decision-making with deep knowledge access. Imagine a customer service agent that follows a decision tree but can pull from your entire knowledge base to answer unusual questions. CrewAI plus PydanticAI. This creates teams of specialists with guardrails. Your creative agents can brainstorm freely, but their outputs are validated against strict schemas before implementation. Perfect for regulated industries that need innovation without risk. N8N plus Semantic Kernel. This lets non-technical staff build workflows visually while leveraging enterprise security. Your marketing team could create automation without bothering IT, but all actions still comply with company security policies. Each framework has trade-offs you need to consider. Flexibility versus guardrails. More flexible frameworks like AutoGen allow creative problem solving, but may produce unexpected outputs. Strict frameworks like PydanticAI ensure compliance, but might reject valid but unusual solutions. Ease versus control. No-code tools like N8N make development faster but limit customization. Code-based frameworks like LangGraph require more expertise but offer deeper control. Standalone versus ecosystem. Some tools work better within their ecosystem. Semantic Kernel shines in Microsoft environments but may require workarounds elsewhere. When picking frameworks, consider your team's skills, security requirements, and how much custom logic you need. Often, starting with visual tools like N8N for prototyping, then moving to code-based frameworks for production gives you the best of both worlds. Building effective AI agents is like assembling a superhero team. Each needs different powers to succeed. Here are the 5 essential abilities every great AI agent should have. Tools. The ability to use other software and services, like how your phone assistant can control your smart home devices or check the weather. Memory. Remembering important information from earlier in the conversation or from previous interactions. Just like how a good assistant remembers your preferences. Planning. Breaking down complex tasks into manageable steps, like how a GPS plans your route before you start driving. Execution. Actually doing things in the real world. Sending emails, booking appointments, or controlling devices. Reflection, learning from mistakes and improving over time. The ability to think, that didn't work well, I should try a different approach next time. All of these abilities work better when AI systems can talk to each other using the universal language we discussed earlier, the Model Context Protocol. It's like how all emergency responders use the same radio codes so they can coordinate during a crisis. Each framework handles these challenges differently. Hallucination management. LlamaIndex reduces hallucinations by grounding responses in your documents. Semantic Kernel uses Microsoft's content safety filters. PydanticAI catches impossible outputs through schema validation. Privacy concerns. Frameworks like N8N let you keep sensitive data on your servers. Semantic Kernel integrates with Microsoft's enterprise security. Atomic Agents allows fine-grained control over what data each component can access. Alignment with human values. CrewAI lets you define explicit goals and constraints for each agent. LangGraph enables you to build in oversight checkpoints where humans review critical decisions. The best systems include human oversight for important decisions while automating routine tasks. So what can you do with these tools? The possibilities are endless. You could build an AI assistant that manages your calendar, drafts emails based on quick notes, and keeps your project team updated automatically. Start simple. Maybe use LangGraph to create an AI that helps organize your tasks. As you get more comfortable, try CrewAI to build a team of specialized assistants. Want a visual way to build without coding? Try an N8N. The tools we've covered today make AI agent building more accessible than ever. You don't need to be an AI expert or even a programmer for some of these frameworks. Drop a comment below with what you'd like your AI assistant to help you with, or which framework you're most excited to try. Remember, the best way to learn is to start building. See you in the next video.